Cross over to Kisumu, where EACC, that is the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, are having a capacity building workshop for members of Bungoma County Assembly Service Board and Committee on Power and Privileges. Let's first of all listen to what they had to say.
That basically we must be able to be, there must be integrity in our public appointments. We've been vetting officers. We have some glaring mistakes you overlook. It comes back to hold you people. So what you are doing now, you must insist integrity in public appointments. Now the last one is everywhere, even from the office of the EACC also. Forgery of documentations is a cancer in public offices. You go to any public office and demand for verification of the documentations, a quarter of staff will be having problems. So as officers of the committee of the board, commissioners and of this committee, we must be able to insist and stick and weed out forgery of academic credentials. We must insist on those things. And this is what our own making. Education has been availed to members. I remember those days when we were growing and we were very young in those days. You could only count 5-6 universities in Kenya. Now they are everywhere, and every sub-county has a university, every county. So people should go back to school, be encouraged to go back to school and learn to acquire skills so that they're able to effectively compete in all the interviews. These challenges undermine public trust and must be decisively be addressed. At the end of this meeting, expected outcomes of the workshop. Number one, clear understanding of integrity, framework, and legal applications to the board members, the commissioners, and the honorable members. Number two, roles of the committee and the board in accountability. Be clear to us. Thirdly, renewed commitment in ethical leadership. Then institutional discipline and the public trust. When you go out there, every public office is having challenges of trust. Trust is very low. On a scale of 10, 95% of public offices is 3 to 4%. Trust is very low. So for us to move forward as an assembly, we must bring trust to members by doing things rightly. People keep on asking me, how do you define integrity in a simpler way? They always say, doing right things when nobody's observing you. Are we together? You do right things when nobody is observing you, above board. And lastly, we reaffirm our commitment to work hand in hand with the EACC in such a trainings. Those days when, in my first time as the Speaker of the County Assembly of Bungoma, whenever we used to have officers coming to the assembly, my 100 members would take off out of fear of being arrested. Things have changed. EACC is not just an arresting entity on Kamata on Fridays. It's also a teaching entity, a training entity. That's why when you are sitting next to the commissioner there, the director there, there's no fear of being arrested. Those days, just a vehicle only, the assembly will be empty by 100 members. Fear of being arrested. So the perception must change that they are teaching for us to learn and be told that this is wrong, this is right. And encourage active participation in the candid discussions. And members, prevention is the best thing we can be able to do as an assembly. Director and regional director, for the past 4 years so far, I think our assembly, we've had very good relationship with you people. Anytime you want my officers, even the 100 members, we've been coming to comply. And as a lawyer for the past 20 years, when you are summoned to get record a statement, does not mean that you are a suspect or you are guilty. Go and clear your name and go back home happily. The worst part is to go home thinking you are clean. If they knock on your door, you now start wondering whether to go under the bed or take off through the window. Go there and just explain. And by the way, when you go there, demand tea first. Ask for a cup of tea. You take a cup of tea happily as my brothers this year are processing for you to record a statement. So anybody who is invited, I'll urge you If you don't have a company that can give you, my lawyers here, you go there and take a cup of tea in a very comfortable atmosphere and record your statement what you